So I like to do these long pans just to give all of you an idea of just the scope of the event. All right, we got some older Audis here, and actually I don't think I got Audi yesterday. Ooh, that's a nice one. These older cars, my God. And what's funny, I think it's actually probably better. Oh my God, oh good Lord. Oh my God. This is my thumbnail. Oh, Jesus. Almost got hit by that guy. Not his fault. It's just I'm risking my life to get footage of his gorgeous car.
That's when it gets in. But it's not nearly as bad as it used to be, where it like.
Oh, wow. Look at the size of that wheel. It kind of has American Classic vibes, although this is not an American Classic. And that's a compliment, you know? I mean, they're both good, but it's its own car. Look at the wood paneling on there. Kind of nice cross between luxury and sport there. Yeah, so this is such a beautiful Audi. Very nicely done, like the paint and the wheels. Gorgeous. Let's keep moving. Got some of these Audis over here. These are a little more modern Audis here. I'm actually trying to get the American flag in the background too if I can. Let's keep rolling. Nice convertible there. Okay, we're back at Nissan now. Did I get these cars? I think I might have got these. See, I can't even remember. Oh my God. Oh man. This is 1972. Oh my Lord. You got the V8 in there, as another bystander was correctly saying. Yeah, I think I might have heard this car coming in. I'm like, yeah, it doesn't sound like no freaking Nissan. It sounds like an 8 in it. I think there are actually a number of cars here that have 8s in them that have engine swaps on them. Oh my God.
Look at this. LS.
I'm like a kid in a candy store. Yeah, that was an LS engine back there. LS swap. But I think they're more. Oh my God, look at this. Yep, this one's got an LS engine in it too. Look, it's got the Corvette engine in it right there. I think it's an LS 73 Datsun. Okay, it's the left-hand drive. So I have a feeling that a lot of these cars have had engine swaps in them. I mean, it's all. Oh, 260. That's definitely a rare one. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at the carbon fiber on here. Look at the wheels. All right, let's grab this guy. Whew, man. Yeah, this is kind of why you just want to go row by row so you don't get confused. It's one thing where you just try to go and get all the cars in one group. Ooh, that's a nice one. Look at that. Is this? I actually want to go back to that one. It's almost like when I look at the cars, I can sometimes tell if they're right-hand drive or not. This one guy was saying this whole freaking car is carbon fiber. Well, like there's so much of the car is carbon fiber. And look at it. You got the splitter, carbon fiber splitter on here. You know, carbon fiber right by the lights. Look at the lights too. You got kind of the cascading lights there. You got carbon fiber all around the engine. You got carbon fiber right over here along the side there, just before the intake vent or the vent. You got carbon fiber mirrors here, carbon fiber all along here. Yep, carbon fiber on the wheels. It's a lot of carbon fiber. Got the infinity seats, and not surprisingly, you have carbon fiber all in the dash. It's a lot of carbon fiber, my friends. For this car, yep, I knew it. It's right-hand drive. Yeah, I think I'm getting to the point where I can just look at a car, at a Japanese car, and tell if it's a right-hand drive or not. Tell if it's like literally from Japan. It's almost like the lights. So something about the lights and the front of the car, and I can just kind of tell that, you know, it's going to be right-hand drive. Ooh, love that green. Oh, I might have to go and get this one now. Look at this. Look at those wheels. Wow. I'm getting back to my old habits.
Give the spiel or just say no, and then like know the rebuttals.
And what I meant by my old habits, was getting details of the cars, which I think is a good thing to do. But you know, oh my goodness, I just can't do that just given how many cars there are here. I mean, like even this one, I want to give every car I see like its due attention, but I really can't. This might be a good thumbnail. Drop down here, that could be a good thumbnail right there. Perfect. Ooh. I actually remember I got a, I don't like talk, ooh, God, 280, look at that, that's beautiful. Anyway, what I was saying was, I didn't want to bring up something negative. Oh my gosh, I can't even gather my thoughts because every single freaking car here is just, man. Anyway, let's just admire the cars here. Boy, I was really impressed with the Datsun Nissan section. I think we're towards the end of it here. We're about to get the Toyota, but I was really, really impressed with Nissan and Datsun especially. My goodness, beautiful cars. Woo. Yep, Toyota, Scion, and Lexus. Okay, you got the MR2s here. Look at that, going retro. Ooh, look at this. Yep, we saw this coming in, this Toyota. That's definitely a rare one.
Look at that winch on there, man.
This is the beautiful Toyota. I saw this one coming in too. Just a gorgeous sedan. Keep going. So I guess what I was trying to say earlier, see again, I can't, anytime I see like a retro car, I just lose my thought chain. Anyway, what I was trying to say was I actually got a negative comment about my camera work. Someone wrote oh, you're a terrible cameraman, in my opinion. And it's one of the things where, you know, you're gonna get all kind of comments as a YouTuber, but sometimes you have to differentiate which comments are like legitimate and which ones are you know, are just trolling. Now, don't get me wrong, I could always improve my camera work. You know, I'm working with just a regular camera phone. You know, when I walk, it probably shakes a little bit. So admittedly, I'm probably not, oh, excuse me, fellas. I'm probably not the best camera person. Oh, that's beautiful. So, you know, I may not be the best camera person, but sometimes, you know, if you got any of you guys are YouTubers or any of you guys is, you know, even not even YouTubers in any facet of life, you know, sometimes you have to differentiate which comments, you know, which criticism is constructive and which criticism is just meant to, you know, you're just being a douchebag. And oh my goodness, is this a Century? Is this the V12 Toyota? Let's take a look. I don't know if this is the V12 Toyota or not. I don't think it is. Okay, you can easily tell it's the right-hand drive car though. But anyway, yeah, so this might be it right here. This could be the V12. So let's take a look at it. I'm gonna walk around here. Not surprisingly, it's right-hand drive. So these are very, very rare cars. Yeah, this is the V12 right here. That out. That is, if you guys know car culture, that is so freaking epic. It's almost like, that's almost like a way of giving the middle finger to like the Euro cars. I mean, I love Rolls Royces too, but you gotta understand this. I'm guessing this car was specifically made as a luxury car. I mean, it's a freaking V12. It's got freaking curtains in it. I mean, look at it. So this is actually like a luxury car, more like a luxury car. I mean, Toyota typically will make cars that last a long, long time and are more kind of like similar how Henry Ford built his cars back in the day, more for the masses. I think Toyota kind of followed that mindset, but this car ain't no freaking just car for the masses. This is the, you know, it's rare.
You gotta pay attention to the tags. Look at the tags on the cars.
Yeah.
Pay attention to the tags.
Rolls Royce. Wow. So this one says 98 Crown on it. That's also another like really, I mean, just for the United States is rare too, because these are all what do you call right-hand drive cars. And like I was saying, because I went to that Japanese classics place, just because I went to the Japanese classic place, I can actually tell. I can look at a car and tell if it's right-hand drive or not. I can tell if it comes from Japan or not. So can you guys figure this out? Egg Foo Young.
Yeah, without the shrimp.
Without the shrimp. So I'm a little bit slow. It took me a while. The owner had to pretty much tell me. But look at these three cars here. Look at these Japanese. Oh, we got the Crown too. Look at that. Got the Crown in the back too. And look at the wheels. But yeah, you can just tell that here's how you tell. I mean, if you look at you look at a car like this, and you can just tell it has not been made in the States. You're like, okay, it doesn't look like your typical everyday car. Then chances are it could be one of those right-hand drive cars that come from Japan.
Now look inside this one here.
This
Since
one?
you're on YouTube right now.
Yeah, let's do that.
Inside.
Ooh. So I'm gonna go and open the door up. And I think oh my God! So look at you have the controls on here, and you have the Japanese writing on here. I forgot what that's called. I should know that because I'm a language geek. But anyway, look at how.
Yeah, I meant I was gonna open the other door for you.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna.
Yeah, your legs passing through.
Oh my God!
Japanese chauffeur, get Jesse's number.
Yeah, I do not remember this part of the tour when I was in Virginia. Look at this. This is like straight up luxury here. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before. And I went to freaking Japanese Classics and they gave me a tour and I do not remember this. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that video. But that is unreal. And then look at the front. Wow, look at the wooden dash. I mean, yeah, this is definitely straight up luxury in here. Absolutely beautiful. And again, look at the kind of wooden elements on here. You got the Japanese writing on here.
You're definitely gonna be busy.
Very beautiful.
Did you see the other one down there?
Look at the V12 on there. So the owner of these cars was so cool. I think he may I don't know if he owns all three of them or one of them, but anyway, any case, one of the guys sitting there that owns one of these cars was really cool. I talked to him for a while, and I told him that, you know, that's the only, and don't take this as being negative, that's the only downside of these events from a YouTuber standpoint is that, you know, you're trying to get footage of everything and you just don't have time to, you know, talk longer. And I love to meet the owners because you just learn so much from the owners. He told me about an event called Mike and Mel's that happens every month in Maryland. So it's almost like, you know, this is the thing. This is why you actually have to talk to people. If you guys come to these car events and you want to see more and more cars and go to more events. Ooh, look at this. I love that. Oh man, look at the patina on this. Love your ride, man. But so what I was saying was, I lost my train of thought. What I was saying was, you know, you really do have to talk to people because that's how you learn about other events. Because even this event, the Carlisle one, the Spring Carlisle, I only learned about that because I was talking to someone at Run to the Sun. Well, first of all, I decided to go to Run to the Sun. That's point number one. And then number two, when I was at Run to the Sun, I ended up talking with somebody and he told me about the Spring Carlisle event. I guess my point is, had I not gone to the Run to the Sun event in Myrtle Beach, I would have never I wouldn't even be here right now. I wouldn't even talk to that guy. I would never have seen that Century there. So, you know, it's the whole thing of fate. There's a fancier word for it, but I can't think of what it is. But I guess the point is it's all networking. It's all networking and talking to people and learning about cars and then learning about, you know, other events too. And it's a domino effect. All right. Wow, what a beautiful police car. I think we saw this too, maybe yesterday. So we got some Audis over here, more Audis to get. Yep, I see the one that I got yesterday. And I was talking to that guy for a while. This light blue one, talking about how rare this one is. He's got like 50 cars, this guy. The guy that owns this one has 50 cars. Let's keep rolling. We got the flower set up there too. All right, let's keep rolling here. Yeah, it just feels so great to come out here and talk to people, meet people. Again, even if I'm kind of on a time crunch here, and you know, that's the other thing. Maybe that's one other thing, you know, not only as a YouTuber but as a car person to account for, is that, you know, you really don't have to get every single car. You know, especially if it means, you know, having a conversation with someone. You know, it's such a good thing. It's also a therapeutic thing to do too. It just, you know, it's great to talk to people, especially new people. Oh my God, is this an LF? Hold up. LC 500. Oh, this is a really slick looking car. Wow, look at this, man. I thought it might have been an LFA or something. Yeah, the LFA actually has a more elongated front. So, hold on. But anyway, ooh, look at that. Right hand also. Yeah, so you guys definitely have to come out to Carlisle for any one of these events. I definitely highly recommend. I think that I've only been to 2 events at Carlisle, and both of them I highly recommend. Let's let these cars go by here. Nice. Ooh, that Super sounds like it's got something in it. Alright, my boy's backing the Super up. So these are cars that I did not get because they weren't here yet, but now I got them, so we're in good shape. Alright, let's keep rolling. Ooh, look at that, that's nice. But anyway, oh my god, drop the pickup, look at this. Oh, that's gorgeous, look at this, man. So I highly recommend coming to Carlisle, and I'm going to recommend both the events that I went to, the Sprint Carlisle one and also the Carlisle Import Motorsport Nationals, the one that we're at right now. Stop right here. So you always got to work on the proper etiquette. You know, anytime someone's taking a picture, you just walk behind them. Don't ever walk in front of them. Anyway, so the Sprint Carlisle event is actually the reason why I got monetized. You know, had I not gone to the Sprint Carlisle event and posted that footage, I would not have gotten monetized. So I guess I'll take the time to thank everyone who watched the Sprint Carlisle videos, because you guys are the ones that got me monetized. So certainly appreciate that. But anyway, the Sprint Carlisle event was really good because not only because of how many cars there were there. I mean, there was a shit ton of cars. Sorry to curse, but it was also there were so many like little goodies, like so many knickknacks and just like you know I don't want to say junk, like golden junk or junky gold. I can't think of the right. It wasn't junk. I don't know what to call it, but just stuff that people really didn't need, but it could be your gold though. Look at those lights. Ooh. Oh, what a strong way to finish off. Ooh, look at that sparkle on that. Wow. Beautiful. Maybe this could be a thumbnail. Who knows? Either here or up there like that. Maybe up there like that would be a perfect thumbnail. Or maybe like this. There's a nice thumbnail. Hey everyone, hope you're all having a good time. So I just want to clarify some thoughts that I tried to make earlier, but kind of got distracted because of the cars. I guess a couple things. So the Sprint Carlisle event was amazing, not only because of the cars, but because of all of the things that you could buy. Like they had like all like this antique stuff, and again, you just feel like a kid at a candy store there. So there's just so much there. And then this event, I think what's really special about this event, number of things. So number one, obviously there are a lot of cars here. If you're a car person, you got to come to this event. Number two, there's such a wide variety of cars. So yeah, when I first came here, I thought it was just going to be like just compact, just modded compacts like the one back there, which is fine. But you also have like Rolls Royces, and you have like Ferraris, and you have like Porsches and Beamers, and just like really classic. Like you have like classic British cars, always at Triumphs. So just a wide variety of cars too. And then the third thing is particularly the Japanese cars you have here, a lot of them are right-hand drive. So these are cars that are straight from Japan. So you just see some really, really rare cars here. And then the last thing is just a lot of cool people too, that I just wish I could spend more time talking to, which I probably could, but I'm just trying to get my footage. So I guess that's kind of why I want to clarify. But anyway, all right, let's keep rolling.
He was one of the estimators of the collision center.
Yeah, that was one gorgeous bug. So anyway, looks like we got some Volkswagens here. We're entering the Citroen section, which we got, but there may have been some ones that we missed. Oh my God, look at this. So again, Citroens are beautiful cars. I was going crazy yesterday, and I think I got most of these already. So I'm just gonna keep moving real quickly. I think that was the European sign, the European Park sign we saw there. So, oh gosh, look at this one. See, there's some that I missed, but again, I'm just trying to get overview. Oh, that Patina Citroen. Oh, look at that. Wow. So, I'm gonna likely split this video up, or rather split the footage up. Sorry, I gotta keep moving. I love the classic cars. I love like the pre-World War II cars, but again, I'm just trying to keep on the move here. All right, so now we're passing the Citroen section. Now we're going back to Volkswagen here. So now we're in the Volkswagen section now. And I think I got some of the Volkswagens. Ooh, look at this one coming up here. I'm gonna stop it right over here. What the hell is this? I don't think this is a Volkswagen. This is a Messerschmitt, a 1956 Messerschmitt. So this is very, very rare. Never seen this before. Look at that. So we got some more Volkswagens here. That is gorgeous. But you know, as you guys are seeing, there's such a wide variety of cars. I mean, not only in terms of the make and model, but in terms of, like, you know, the paint. Like, look at the paint on that one there. In terms of the in terms of how the cars were modified and how the cars were like changed in terms of their body and, you know, other elements of the aesthetics. I mean, there's just such a wide variety on what the owners have done with their cars. I mean, I have to say, this event probably, I think I've seen the widest variety of cars. We talked to this guy yesterday, cool guy, but such a wide variety of cars and modifications. I mean, you have classics. Oh, we got the Opel section here. Look at this. Might have to spend a little more time here. Oh, these are beautiful. Look at the Opels. There's a nice thumbnail right there. Look at that. This looks like something different. Look at those wheels. This is the Vauxhall, 2018 Vauxhall. So you don't see these too often. Oh, look at that interior. I think these other ones are Opels too. Look at this one. This is really interesting. So it looks very much like a Corvette. Oh, okay, I should say, like, at first glance it looked like a Corvette, and now looking at it, I know it's not a Corvette. Those wheels. Oh, wow, God. Once a Mustang, always a Mustang. I might have to ask the owner about that. I kind of wonder. Mustang Pride. I'm gonna have to ask the owner about this. I don't know if there's some kind of history with Opel and Mustang, or I'm gonna have to ask the owner on this. That's a cool ass jacket. Look at this. I hope I'm not being too intrusive here, but yeah, look at this. This has total Corvette vibes. Look at that freaking dash here. I gotta find the owner. And I might have flip-flopped Mustang and Corvette, so I could see if this is once a Corvette, always a Corvette, because it looks like a Corvette. This is once a Mustang, always a Mustang. So I'm really curious, but this might be another good thumbnail there. Look at that. Got to keep moving. There's some kind of history. Maybe I can come back. Oh wait, here we go. This is what it is. That's the history right there. Hang on. So it's got a Mustang 2 front suspension on it, manual rack and pinion steering. So I think it does have some Mustang elements to it. Let's keep moving. Come on. I'm trying to convince myself. Oh God, man, these Opels are freaking gorgeous. My Lord. Oh, I can see this one has the plaid seating in it. My goodness, look at that. Yeah, I just love plaid seats. I just love how a lot of the cars here have implemented plaid into their interiors. Look at that. Oh my God, look at this. One freaking mean ass resto mod here. Look at this. Wow. Opel's really captured my heart. There's a more modern Opel here. This is more almost like a luxury kind of Opel or something. This is the Opel Commodore. I don't know why, it kind of has like almost Buick vibes from the back or something. It's kind of weird. The Opels, a lot of the Opels kind of like resemble Corvettes or Buicks or something. Yeah, I think there was, when I was reading on there, I thought there was something with Buick and Opel, so maybe that's why. I don't know. But the Opel cars, just their chassis kind of seem to resemble certain American cars. And this is the interior of a 1973 Opel Manta. Look at this. Again, this one has serious Mustang vibes. Oops, almost tripped. This one has Mustang vibes on it. And that's the other thing that really impressed me about these events. First of all, I hardly see any Opels on the road. I never see Opels. But not only is there like one or two Opels, there's a whole freaking bunch of them. So there's like this huge section of Opels here, which is a car I never ever see. That's a nice thumbnail right there. What do you guys think?
they only made that for one.
It's got this kind of Pro Street wheels on it. A little retro mod action on this one. I love the hood on this one. So just got some good revs in from that last Opel. Ooh, this is fresh. God. So that's kind of what this is. I mean, just with these events are just totally are completely specialized. So this is kind of the case. It's almost like, oh, look at this Porsche here. So now we're entering the Porsche section here. So I just lost my train of thought. It's okay. Let's keep rolling. So we got some Porsches here. Got some gorgeous 911. Look at this old school 911 that I'm gonna get extra footage of. Well, first I'm gonna see. That's a nice thumbnail. Look at the Porsche flag. That is freaking fresh. That would make a good thumbnail. Whew. Ooh, boy, very sporty. Is that 944 or 924? I keep mixing them up. I think this is the 920. I can't tell. I should know this. That is gorgeous. Gorgeous 911. Oh my lord. So we'll grab these. Porsche is one of the few cars where, like, the modern cars, at least to me, look just as good or maybe even better than the classics. And that's saying a lot because I love the classics. I mean, look at this Porsche. I'm not even a Porsche person. I'm more like a Ferrari, McLaren. I honestly, I was almost like a Porsche hater, to be quite honest with you. I don't know why. I think just because, like, this is gonna sound kind of stupid. There was a girl I had a crush on in 6th grade. She liked Porsches. She didn't like me, so maybe that's why I hate Porsches. So it's sort of a childhood trauma kind of thing. But you can't deny just how beautiful they do look. They do look nice, you know, despite my arrogance, my, you know, Lamborghini and McLaren arrogance. But not only do they look nice, they perform very, very well. I mean, they're definitely the fastest. They're probably the best performing cars when you consider the money and the classic cars to compete against. They probably are the best performing cars. I'll get into that in a second. What a beautiful day. Look at the clouds. Look at all those sexy Opels. I could spend all day at the Opel section. So I'm panning over the Porsches that we just got. That's one beautiful 911. Look at that. Okay, now we're back in Volkswagen again. We got this car yesterday. Oh, that is nice. I don't know if I got that or not. So again, I think we've been through the Volkswagen second. Oh my lord. Oh. Now that's what I call tastefully dropped. That blue is gorgeous with the red accents. You got the red calipers there, and you got, oh, I love the plaid. This might be my favorite V-dub here. Look at this. Wow. You got some cars coming up here. Let's get these. So before we continue, drop. Let's continue. So even though I think we got the Volkswagen section, there were a lot of cars that weren't here because it was towards the end of the day. So, you know, it's good that we're kind of backtracking again to get all these cars. And I think it even looks better with all the cars parked together. It just gives a sense of, like, you know, okay, this is a serious event. Whereas yesterday it was just, you know, there weren't that many cars. So it just has a, oh gosh, I don't remember the skull being in here. Got the skull action there. Look at this guy, man. Hey, hope you're all having a good time here. So there's really no point to this shot here except for maybe getting a still shot and posting it on Facebook. So just me with my man over here. So all right, let's keep rolling.